Close your eyes for a moment. Take a breath. Inhale deeply and exhale slowly. Now notice the space around you, the silence, the stillness. In this space lies the intelligence that breathes life into every cell of your body. It's in this space that transformation begins, not through effort or struggle, but through surrender. Letting go is not about losing. It's not about weakness or defeat. It's about trust. Trusting something greater than your past. Trusting something more expansive than your fears. Letting go is about moving beyond what you think you know, beyond the stories you've repeated to yourself for years, and into the unknown, the space where all possibilities exist. Your thoughts create your reality. You already know this. When you think the same thoughts, you make the same choices. The same choices lead to the same behaviors. And those behaviors produce the same experiences. The emotions those experiences generate reinforce the very thoughts that started it all. It's a loop, a predictable cycle. The only way to step out of that loop is to step out of the familiar. And that means releasing the grip of control, certainty, and expectation. What happens when you let go? You interrupt the program. You create a break in the signal. You step into the unknown. And the unknown is the birthplace of miracles. In the unknown, you're not defined by your past. You're not shaped by your pain, your limitations, or your labels. In the unknown, you are free. But the mind resists this. It wants something solid. It wants the map, the outcome, the guarantee. So it clings to past identities, to trauma, to judgment, to resentment. It says, if I let go, who will I be? And that is the most powerful question you can ask. Because in the letting go, you create space for a new self to emerge. A self not built on fear or defense, but on alignment, expansion, and love. The energy you hold onto becomes your vibration. And your vibration becomes your attraction. When you carry the frequency of lack, you magnetize more lack. When you're stuck in blame, your reality reflects that blame. When you're holding resentment, the world becomes something to resist. But when you release, when you truly, deeply, wholly release, your energy shifts. And that shift is what invites miracles in. Imagine standing at the edge of a cliff. Behind you is the familiar, the stories, the struggle, the pain. Ahead of you is vast, limitless potential. You can't see what lies ahead. You don't know where you'll land. But when you leap, you tell the universe, I trust. I surrender. I believe in something greater than my fear. And in that leap, you activate the quantum field. You allow it to meet you in ways your mind could never engineer. Letting go is not passive. It's the most courageous, active step you can take. It requires you to sit with discomfort, to witness your own resistance without reacting, to allow old emotions to rise, not to be controlled, but to be felt, acknowledged, and released. This is the work. Not to manipulate reality, but to align with it. To become so present that the past no longer defines you, and the future becomes an open field of infinite potential. There's a version of you that exists beyond your current limitations. She already knows peace. She already lives in abundance. That version of you is not something you chase. It's someone you remember. And that remembering happens the moment you stop trying to fix, to chase, to control, and instead allow yourself to just be. The universe doesn't respond to effort. It responds to coherence. It responds to the alignment between your heart and your mind. When you let go, your heart opens. You move from survival to creation, from protection to expansion, from contraction to flow. And in that flow, you become magnetic. Life begins to organize itself around your new frequency, but because you became the kind of person who no longer blocks them. When you let go of needing the answer finds you. When you stop chasing love, love arrives. When you release the grip of how and when you give permission for the what to unfold in ways more miraculous than you ever imagined. Every moment you resist letting go, you delay the miracle. Every time you say, I'll let go when I feel ready, you put your transformation on hold. But readiness doesn't come before the leap. It comes from the leap. Your healing, your abundance, your purpose, they're not waiting for you to figure it all out. They're waiting for you to surrender. The quantum field responds to clarity, not control. It responds to presence, not pressure. It responds to your willingness to release who you were so you can embody who you're becoming. So sit with yourself. Ask, what am I still holding on to? What thought, belief, emotion, or story no longer serves me? And then breathe. Let it rise. Let it move through you. And let it go. Because the moment you do, you enter a new timeline. A new vibration. A new possibility. The moment you truly let go, you align with the intelligence that creates worlds. The intelligence that breathes your lungs, beats your heart, and orchestrates galaxies. That intelligence is waiting for you, not to struggle, but to surrender. Not to force, but to flow. Not to hold on, but to finally, fully let go.